So you are probably asking somebody on Twitter or maybe yourself when the bull market will start. When will we see the vertical moves, the God candles, the big green ones? When we will see the 10x and the 100x? But even better question, are you prepared? Because if you are not prepared, you will lose a lot of money and you will gain a lot of stress. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you 5 essential things which you need to know before we see the God candle. You need to set up this and that, and at the end of the video I'm gonna give you also a bonus one which is probably the most important and will save you a lot of money. So yeah, let's start. First thing what you need to be aware of and be familiar with is the FOMO and FUD. And before you click away, it's not just understanding what it means. It's not just Googling it and say that, okay, FOMO, fear of missing out, and FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and I know what that means. You need to get used to it. You need to be aware that there will be a lot of FOMO and there will be a lot of FUD on the market, and you shouldn't be affected of it. Understanding it is one thing, not giving a damn about the movement, not giving a damn about the information pouring in on Twitter and YouTube is another thing. This is my second bear market, this will be my second bull market, and the emotions I feel, the effect the information has on me is very different. Right now, if I see a dump, a crash, or maybe a God candle, what can I say? I don't even flinch.
What?
The Dacia Sandero. It's delayed.
Oh no. Anyway, last week...
And that is the most important, which you need to master first. You need to develop strong nerves in order to survive in this market. Even if you are coming from the stock market, where you can see 2, 3, 5% drops, here you will see 20, 30, 40% in one day, and you have to make sure that you don't get a heart attack when you see your portfolio is down 20% in the morning from last night. So that is the first thing you need to know and you need to understand. What is FOMO, what is FUD, how you react, and this will also help you to filter information on Twitter and YouTube, because when everything starts, when there will be a big engagement about crypto on YouTube and Twitter, every account, every influencer, every YouTuber will use it to their favor to drag you in, to create some fear in your mind, or curiosity or desire. However, to give you proper and correct information is not every time on the menu, if you know what I mean. Okay, second one which you need to have and you need to set up before everything starts, and that is at least 2 accounts on centralized exchanges. Now, usually I would say one of them is Binance because usually it has the most tokens listed. However, whatever is happening there, right now I don't really want to touch it. Therefore, I have 2 other centralized exchanges set up right now. One is OKX and the other one is ByBit. If you want, you have links in the description, and they also gave me discounts for your trading fees. Why do you need the centralized exchanges set up, and why do you need to do it as fast as possible? Nowadays they also require KYC, which takes time, which might end up in a bit of back and forth because they will need another document, they will not accept your country of residence, they will not accept your proof of address or something, and you need to correct it. Now, if you are trying to set up a centralized exchange account in the bull market when everybody is just pouring into the exchanges to create an account, you will have a hard time, and the verification period will increase drastically. Okay, it will increase from 1 to 2 days as it is right now to maybe 1 to 2 weeks, and by the time you get your verification and you can deposit money, because right now centralized exchanges are almost the only way to ramp on, meaning that to get your fiat money from your bank account into crypto, well, it will be maybe too late for your token, because on altcoins in a bull market, one day can make a difference between a 0x and a 10x, and also between a 10x and a minus 50%. So keep that in mind and have your accounts on centralized exchange set up. Don't keep money there, or don't keep a big amount of your portfolio on the exchanges, but you should always have them prepared so you can sell or buy, because they are one of the best solutions right now, especially if you are trading on the Ethereum blockchain. Third one, understand how DeFi works. Understand the platforms of DeFi like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, XChange, any other platform you can find. Maybe we will make another video about that because there are a lot of them. Now, understanding that will give you a huge chance in entering before they get listed on centralized exchanges. We know from statistics that in a bear market, when a coin is listed on a bigger exchange, that will give it like a 2-3x nowadays. But if that happens in a bull market, that could mean a 10x easy. And that happened many times in the previous bull market. So what you need to do is take just a small amount of money and understand how the platform works. Understand how the gas fee is taken. Because for example, if you want to swap your USDT to any shitcoin on Uniswap, you will also need Ethereum on your MetaMask. And by the way, when we talk about decentralized exchange, you should also have a MetaMask already set up on the major blockchains, because that will help you tremendously when you want to swap any coin fast. Okay, that is the first step you have to make, and then you can send it out wherever you want it. Maybe you will want to send it out to a centralized exchange because it has been listed and you want to sell it there, or maybe you want to keep it for a long term on a hardware wallet. Speaking of hardware wallet, you should have at least one. I have two actually. This is a Ledger and this is a Trezor. They are around $50-$60. However, they are the safest solution right now to store crypto. You should have it because you can also store your coins on your phone with a soft wallet, obviously. But if something happens to your phone, if it gets hacked, if you just delete the application, you will have a lot of hassle. This is the safest. If you want to hold long term, then I would truly recommend you to get a hardware wallet, Trezor or Ledger, links in the description obviously, and just have it, okay? Just have it, one of them. Because if you want to buy Bitcoin, if you want to accumulate, if you DCA from now on, for example, it is better to have it on a hardware wallet. It's much safer, okay? The safest so far. Fifth one and second to last is have a basic understanding of charts. Now, this will or might take you down on a rabbit hole, and it is very tricky. It is very tricky to understand what information you need from there and what you don't. You will see lots of people are doing TA, trading analysis, on crypto, whether that be Bitcoin or small altcoins. You must understand where trading analysis makes sense and where it doesn't. For example, on Bitcoin, it makes sense because it has a big market cap and there are lots of people who are trading it, selling and buying. However, when you have a token which was listed 3 days ago, maybe 1 month ago, trading analysis makes no sense at all because the price, one, is highly manipulated. Second, the coins are not evenly distributed. Therefore, anytime a whale which has, I don't know, 2, 3, 5, 10% of the supply just decides to dump all of it, it doesn't matter where you see the trend lines and trends and formations of candlesticks, it will just dump. So make sure that you understand who you are following. I always say that if you want to learn charts, you should, one, follow somebody who is doing it for a longer time. For example, I do it for 4 years, on YouTube for 2 years now. Or if you want to learn about the true trading, you know, just to understand what is happening on the crypto market, you should check it on YouTube channels who are trading stocks and commodities and indexes, because they are doing it for a long time. The basics, the understandings, everything is the same. It's just buyers and sellers. However, in crypto, you will see that many channels will just appear and they will just push the trading analysis into your face without them understanding what is actually happening and whether they should or they shouldn't make trading analysis on the chart on different projects. So I hope it makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know in the comments. And finally, we got to the last one, to the bonus tip which I want to give, and you must learn this because it will save you a lot of money, a lot of stress, and it will help you to increase your own confidence in investing. And that is how to check a project, because that is very important. You have to follow a couple of steps, 5-10 steps, where you check a project before they mint their NFTs, before they launch their token, and based on that information you need to decide for yourself whether you want to invest or not. Now, this is not about the pumps and dumps. This is about a longer term investment. For example, do you see a project be adopted in the next 6 months or 2 years based on the information you see, based on the vision, based on the team, or based on the engagement on socials? We will talk about that in details tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to release a video where we will check a project. It will be like a hands-on use case. I want you to watch that, and I want you to understand what you need to do in order to have the basic check of the project. It doesn't give you 100% certainty that that project is good, but it will give you some kind of pointers to differentiate a real project, a real company, from a scam or from a rug pull. Hope you like this content. If you did, press the like button, press the subscribe button, and I see you tomorrow with the project check video, which I think is the most important thing to do before a bull market. Take care.